Alright folks, welcome to Maverick Gunworks channel. This time I'm going to open up the box on a brand new firearm that I've not seen before myself. It's been out a little while, but this is going to be the Springfield Armory. Alright, this is the Springfield XDM Elite model. This one in flat dark earth. So let's give it a once over and see what we think about it. Okay. Start with, we're going to double check and remove the magazine, which is, by the way, is a high capacity, I guess it is. Holds 19 rounds anyhow. How about that? A lot of fun to be had with that one. Double check here, make sure we pull the slide back, and the gun is empty. Alrighty. First thing I notice is, oh Lord, it fits my hand very nicely. I like the way the M models have the grip here that fits the palm swell in your hand. Really nice, I like that. Now notice this being the also the OSP model, it has the plate in the top of it already drilled and tapped for your optics. So you have some options there. The sights come from the factory here as a OSP size sights. The sights are raised up to be able to co-witness with your optic. We have a threaded barrel. Right, take our thread cap off, and we have the option of using some other flash devices or possibly a suppressor on your 9mm barrel. All right. What else? I see some front serrations here as well as the rear serrations. Makes it easy to grip hold too. I see a ambidextrous latch for our slide catch. Alright, a slide release button is on both sides of the gun. I see we have a larger mag well opening. It's kind of extended, a mag well funnel. Makes it really easy to get your magazine in on reloads. And with a typical XD models of Springfield, we have the grip tab safety, which I have a warm fuzzy feeling about that. I like those things, guys. To me, it makes it a really safe handgun. We also have the striker cocked indicator back here, and also a loaded chamber indicator that will pop up if there's a cartridge in the chamber. Right. So with that, also see we have some Picatinny rail on the bottom of the frame with gives you an option of a location for your laser or flashlight devices. Oh boy, what else? Ambidextrous magazine release. See that? Pretty cool feature also in it. Again, of the XD models. And then with this one, let's just do an experiment right quick. I see we have a little indentation here for, again, right or left hand folks. If you've got right or left handed grip in the gun, you have a little bit of a indent here. That is a really nice, comfortable position for your thumb to be placed. And also, see here, without depressing the grip safety on the back, you cannot hold the slide back. Okay, so it makes you have control of the gun before you're able to manipulate it. Right. I like those features. Anyway, let's look in the book here, or in the box rather, see what else comes with this rascal. So far, we'll take it down here in a minute and do some more testing on it. Okay, so we've got our typical safety flag, and if I whip up here, we have another magazine. We have a couple different size grip panels that can be replaced easily to fit your particular hand. Typical, always have your lock available. And if you don't want to use the extended magazine on the bottom, you can also take this off, and we have flat magazine caps, right? And here, our usual instruction book, our owner's manual, talks about a little warning here about the threaded barrel. Right. Also, the installation instructions for the OSP plate installation instructions. And also, if your optic that you're using does not have the correct plate for this gun for some reason, you can send into Springfield or call Springfield and tell them what you're doing with it, and they will send you a plate that will make the thing work right, to fit your particular optic. That's a pretty cool feature. All right. Anyway, that being done, let's scoot this back in here. I want to show you real simple how to do a little quick field stripping of this one. What you would be looking for as far as field stripping, and we'll do a trigger pull test on it too. Let's go ahead and make sure we are safe. There's no loaded cartridge in the gun, and I'm going to pull my trigger here, and I get my trigger brake reset. Fairly quick reset, not the best in the world, but it is a good quick reset. I like that. Let's go ahead and do a trigger pull here right quick and see what that feels like right out of the box. Nothing been done to modify it whatsoever. And I get 4 3/4 pounds. That's pretty good. A lot of these guns are 5 1/2, 6 pounds anyways. 4 3/4 is pretty doggone good, I believe. So, tell you what, I may have to take this one out and do some shooting on it. Maybe we'll do that here a little bit later and give you kind of a first impression of it. Because I like the idea that we have a lot to hold on to. This will be a great, I believe, target model gun. A good gun just to go out and practice with and have a good time at the range. And when you get back, you got to clean it, especially if you shoot a whole lot. So let's go ahead and pull our slide back, and we'll lock my slide back in place to take my slide down and be able to clean it. We will have to remove our thread protector from the barrel so we can get the slide off of it. I'm going to rotate my takedown lever. We're going to rotate our takedown lever such that we can get our slide off. All right. You rotate your takedown lever straight up and down, and the slide comes right off. You don't have to pull the trigger. All right. Isn't that cool? So now we have our slide off. We can push our recoil spring forward. I like to grip it in the palm of my hand here so we can push that forward, a little thumb pressure, ease it up, and now your recoil spring should come out of place. Well, I say it will. There we go. Okay, so that's a captured spring, so you don't have to worry about it flying out and getting away from you. And we can push our barrel up a little bit, and now take our barrel out. Okay, and if we had, I'm going to just double check, make sure here. If I don't take the threading protector off, if I leave it on there, all right, yeah, so you can't take the barrel out of the frame without getting the thread protector off of it. Just to make sure I didn't tell you wrong. All right. Then we'll take the barrel out, and we're going to look down into our barrel. We're going to clean up our chamber here. Run some solvent down through there and let it set a little while. 5 to 10 minutes typically is good enough. We'll come back with some clean patches and make sure that we get all the crud out of it. If you shot a whole lot, depending on your ammo, you may have to use a brass or a bristle brush to scrub some of the carbon out or some of the lead fouling. Once you got that clean, you come back in here with with a little solvent to clean up on your tracks, on your slide. Pay close attention to the face of your bolt and on the edge of the extractor, or extractor here, extractor claw. Make sure there's no crud behind that, so you don't have any issues with gripping the edge of your cartridge to pull it out of the chamber. Right. And once we got that cleaned up, we'll come back with a good clean patch and make sure we don't leave any solvent that will dissolve the oil we're going to put back on it. Just a couple drops of lightweight oil down in the tracks. Any friction surfaces that you see where it's rubbing, a little bit of oil on that, and should be good to go. All right. Then we can do the same thing with our frame work here. We're going to clean the tracks where our slide moves on. Come back with a little bit of lightweight oil on that. Keep those lubricated. Again, a drop or two of oil on our trigger mechanism, our sear and trigger mechanism back here, and we should be good to go. All right. Now, let's go put our barrel back in the slide, forward that way, bring it back into battery so that it locks as far back as it's going to go. We're going to take our captured spring again. I'm going to put the larger end into our frame on the slide. Grip it here, push with thumb pressure, push it forward. It fits right down into the pocket, the radius pocket that's on the bottom of your barrel locking lug. All right. At this point, we can put it back on the slide. It tracks right in place here. Okay. Ease it back, lock it back in position, and then rotate or take down lever down, just like that. She's ready to go back to work now. Right, and now we can replace our thread cap, protect those threads. Don't want to get those damaged. And by golly, she's ready to go back to work. Pretty cool. Man, I'll tell you what, I like this gun. I'm looking forward to being able to take this to the range and do some shooting with it. I can see how it's designed for competition, really. It looks like because of the different serrations on the front and the back, the optics ready version of it. Cool deal. You know, I've never myself, I've not yet shot a gun actually that has the red dot optic on it with these type sights. So maybe I'll look into that if I can find a dot that will work for these sights. Maybe we'll take a look at that and see what I think of it. So that's something I've not done yet. Anyways, so far guys, I like this little rascal. Let's take it out to the range and see what we can do with the range. Alrighty folks, we're out at the range now with the Springfield XDM Elite model. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to this. We talked about it in the shop a little bit, and now I'm going to go give it a spin on the range. I've loaded the magazine up, and I tell you, it was not as much of a challenge loading the magazine as I thought it would be. It's been actually not bad to load to a full mag at all. So anyway, here we go with our first shot at the XD. It's 9mm, so recoil should be very controllable anyway. All right. That's a lot of fun. Tell you what, it's I really like this grip. It's good to hold on to. You got a lot of area here to help distribute the recoil, and the mag, well, dang, it's just a nice shooting piece. I tell you, I'm not used to shooting this kind of tall sight, but I can see how to get used to it, and maybe we'll look at an optic on it sometime down the road and get an idea of what that's like. But anyway, let's try her again here. Yep. I tell you what, it don't take long to empty a mag when you like this thing. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Look at my kind of a makeshift target. It's not a bad grouping, and I'm not really looking for bullseyes right now. I'm just kind of seeing what the gun feels like anyway. But it is not bad. It come back on target pretty quick. So, yep, I like her. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on this Springfield XDM Elite. Cool little gun. Be a nice target model. Anyway, thanks for watching.